Let's play. Let's go. Oh yeah, Mario time. Ha! Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, Mario time. Ha! Let's go. Mario number one! Let's go! Oh yeah, Mario time. Ha! Let's go. Oh no! Oh yeah, Mario time. Let's go. Let's go. Mario number one! Woohoo! Huh. Oh yeah!
What?